Today, we're going to be checking out what does South Africa export. Top 10 exports in South Africa, guys. Let's go ahead and check this out. If y'all new here, hit that sub button, like the video for your boy. Link to this video will be in the description. Let's go ahead and check it out.
South Africa exported goods to the value of 2.3 trillion rand in 2025. Let's take a dive into what our top 10 exports are. Let me know in the comments below if any of these exports surprises you. We'll dive straight in, starting with number 10, which is processed petroleum oils. In 2025, we exported oil to the value of just under 40 billion rand. These processed petroleum oils are refined fuels like diesel, petrol, and jet fuel. The oil we sell is mostly imported and then refined in Durban, Cape Town, or Sasolburg. South Africa sells fuel to other SADC countries. Like
hold on. Did he say Sasolburg? Is that where the Sasol gas station comes from? Is it Sasolburg?
Ghana, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. Fuel is obviously used for transport, cars, planes, ships, etc. But then it's also used in the industrial and petrochemical industries. A cool fact, South Africa is one of the only countries in the world that turns coal into fuel, like in a grand way, in a large amount. The reason for this is because of apartheid-era oil sanctions. At the time, the country had to try and become self-sufficient because it couldn't get oil from other countries. So that's why there's Sasol. I'm actually working on a video about Sasol, so more on this at a later stage.
Definitely got to check out that Sasol video. Fun fact, my friend actually builds those Sasol gas stations, bro. We definitely got to check that out.
Moving on to number 9, which is fresh or dried citrus fruits. We export 42 billion rand worth of fruit. That's a lot of fruit. 55% of the fruit we export is citrus, which comes from Limpopo, Eastern Cape, and Western Cape. This includes Valencia and navel oranges. Who even knew we had funky oranges? As well as lemons and grapefruits. We also export pome fruits, or pome. I don't know if it's pome or pome. I don't know what they are, but basically they're apples and pears. These are mainly produced in the Western Cape, particularly close to Elgin, Grabo, and Ceres. We also export table grapes, which are grown in the Northern Cape along the Orange River, as well as in the Western Cape and in Limpopo. We also export stone fruit like plums, peaches, nectarines, and a little bit of subtropical fruit such as avocados,
there's a dragon fruit,
and mangoes. This fruit mostly goes to Europe and then also to the UK, China, and India. What's good for us is that when it's winter in Europe, they obviously need fruit because they can't grow it there. So then they get fruit from the Southern Hemisphere. So that's where we come into play. Yay. Let's move on to number 8, which is manganese ores and concentrates. We export just under 55 billion rand worth of manganese, which comes from the Northern Cape, especially from the Kalahari Basin in areas around Kuruman and Hotazel. By the way, Hotazel is literally Hotazel, but anyway. Manganese is used in steel production. It strengthens the steel. It is also used in batteries and
yes. I actually just recently watched I forgot what video we watched, but yes, we learned this, that however you pronounce it, yes, batteries, even the pots and pans that are made out of the stainless steel pots and pans. Yeah, a lot of those things, man.
Increasingly important for electronic vehicles. The manganese goes mostly to China, who makes a lot of stuff. They're the largest buyer, but it also goes to India and parts of Europe. What is impressive is that South Africa has approximately 70% of the world's manganese reserves. It's kind of nice as a nation to be needed for some things, so yay for us. Next up, in 7th place, we have chromium ores and concentrates. We export just under 87 billion rand of this a year. The chromium comes from the Bushveld complex, and that's...
Hey fam, what y'all doing when y'all wake up and y'all see this number in your bank account? You just see that 86 and those commas. What you doing, bruh? Come on, fam. 86, comma, 990, comma, 952, comma. Like, bro, what y'all doing?
Ores and concentrates. We export just under 87 billion rand of this a year. The chromium comes from the Bushveld complex, and that's in Limpopo and Northwest. This area is one of the richest mineral zones on Earth. Chromium is used for stainless steel, which adds corrosion resistance as well as durability, and it gives it that nice high polished shine look. It's also used for chrome plating, such as with cars and other appliances. And our chromium goes first to China because, as I said, China makes a lot of stuff. Then we also supply Japan and South Korea, among other countries. What I find kind of cool is that nearly everything that you see that says stainless steel traces its roots back to South Africa.
Shout
So
out.
without us, we would also not have that much stainless steel products, because like manganese, we produce 70 to 80% of the world's chromite reserves. Next, a big one for us is
Goodness.
coal, as well as solid fuels made from coal, but the coal group. We export nearly 92 billion rand of coal a year. Well, in 2025 we did. The coals mostly come from Mpumalanga, and this coal is mostly used for electricity generation, of which South Africa is an expert at burning coal. Our coal goes to India, who are a huge buyer, and then also China and parts of Europe. Our coal is exported via the Richards Bay Coal Terminal, and this is one of the largest coal terminals in the world. Look at the photos. It's massive. Let's go to number 5, which is iron ores and concentrates. This is the first export to crack
102 billion
rand per year, and that's 102 billion rand to be exact. Our iron ore comes mostly from Sishen Mine and Kolomela Mine in the Northern Cape. This iron ore is mostly then converted into steel, which is used for construction, cars, and other infrastructure that needs steel. Our South African iron ore goes primarily to China.
I see that y'all produce a lot of steel, irons, metals. You know what I mean? I feel like the last 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying, helps produce with aluminum and cars and batteries and stainless steel products. You feel me? Chrome,
which is by far the biggest importer, and then also to Japan, South Korea, a few other places. What is kind of cool is that the trains that transport the iron ore are among the longest in the world. They stretched to over 3 kilometers long. We recently went on a holiday to Elands Bay, and you see the train going past and it literally wraps around the whole town, and you can see it on the left hand side and the right hand side of the town. It's fascinating. Once, on the 26th of August 1989, a train comprising 660 wagons, which is 7,302 kilometers long, with 16 locomotives, was used from Sishen to Saldanha Bay. Crazy. That's a long train. By the way,
very
Saldanha
long.
Bay is the bulk terminal for iron ore in our country, and that's where the iron ore gets shipped out of. Moving to 4th place, we have trucks.
Trucks. Okay.
Literal trucks. I didn't even know South Africa manufactured trucks, but apparently we do. A lot of them, 103 billion rands worth of trucks in 2025. These trucks are manufactured and assembled in the Eastern Cape and Gauteng. Some big
The
brands.
crazy thing, another one of my friends actually does this. He builds the trucks, bruh.
With local production.
He doesn't actually build them, like he doesn't do them, but he owns the, I think a company that builds the trucks.
Isuzu, FAW, Hino or Hino, I don't know. Hino, I haven't bought a Hino, so I don't know. Tata, MAN, M-A-N, Volvo, and Hyundai trucks. South Africa also produces some of our popular bakkies, such as the Ford Ranger, Toyota Hilux, Nissan Navara, and some of the Mahindras. These are produced locally, which is quite cool. The trucks we export are primarily used for logistics, mining, and construction. Our trucks are sent to Europe, Australia, and other parts of Africa. So that's trucks. Moving on to
Hey, imagine shipping these trucks to Australia, bruh.
Place.
What?
Pretty similar. We have cars. South Africa exports 128 billion rand worth of.
I'm actually very surprised by this one, honestly.
These cars are manufactured in areas like Rosslyn, where the BMW plant is, as well as East London, where Mercedes-Benz is, and Uitenhage, where VW is. Other brands include Toyota, Ford, Isuzu, Nissan, Mahindra, and even Bike, the Chinese car brand. So even the Chinese brands, some of them manufacture their trucks, in our country. Pretty cool. South Africa is a hub for producing right-hand drive vehicles. These vehicles are then shipped to other countries such as Germany and UK, etc. What is kind of interesting is that you could be in Germany driving a Volkswagen and you're thinking, oh, this is a nice German car, but it's actually built in South Africa. So that's cool. It's a flex for us. Moving to 2nd place, we have, and this is what Joburg is built on.
Bro, I feel like that's a hassle. Imagine having to build right hand and left hand. Like, bro, why couldn't we all just drive on the same side? Like, bro, like there's so much that goes into building right and left hand car. Like, come on, man.
Gold. With
Gold.
152 billion rand sold in 2025, the majority of our gold comes from the Witwatersrand Basin, which is around the Johannesburg region. Gold is used for jewelry as well as an investment or bullion, and it's used in electronics as pieces on circuit boards.
Oh,
Our gold goes mostly to the UK. For example, it's used in the London gold market. It's then also sent to Switzerland, where they have refining hubs, as well as the UAE and India, and a few other places as well. What is interesting is that nearly half of all gold ever mined in human history comes from South Africa. So as you can see from this video, we are actually a very mineral rich nation, which should mean we can do very successfully in the world. What is also cool is that the deepest gold mine in the world is found here, which is the Mponeng gold mine. This mine has operations extending over 4 kilometers below the surface. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be down there. This is
nah.
currently still active.
Another video I seen about being that low, bro. It gets extremely hot, bro. Extremely hot down there. And they have to actually like put through like air conditioning tubes down these things, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. Like I didn't understand how hot, but it gets super hot down there, bro.
Very deep gold mine. Temperatures there when at the bottom of the mining area exceeds 60 degrees.
Yeah, y'all see? Crazy. Hold on, he's about to say, I don't want to interrupt.
Down there. This is currently still active, very deep gold mine. Temperatures there when at the bottom of the mining area exceeds 60 degrees Celsius, and they use ice slurry systems for cooling. As much as this seems very intense, I would love to go
Very
there
intense,
at some point
bro.
and make a video about it if I'm brave enough and invited. So there we go. And finally,
nah, I don't think I'd be brave enough to do something like that. I'm glad we got people like this, bro. Cause me, bro, like I'm thinking of the worst already before I even get down there. Like, what if something happens? What if it'd be the time that I go that something happens and we all get stuck, bro? Like, nah, fam.
First place,
Not me.
our biggest export we have platinum. Last year we sold, and I'm going to read it out for you, exactly 197 billion 178 million 253,710 rand and 50 cents worth of platinum. That's a lot of platinum.
That's a lot of platinum.
Also comes from the Bushveld complex, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a really, really mineral-rich geological formation stretching across Limpopo, Northwest, and Mpumalanga, and it's one of the richest mineral deposits on Earth. Important platinum mining areas include Rustenburg, Mokopane, and Marikana. South Africa holds around 70 to 80% of the world's known platinum reserves, so we pretty much have a monopoly on platinum. A lot of people.
What is platinum used for, y'all?
Jewelry, but that's actually not the most important thing. What it's most used for is in catalytic converters, and these catalytic...
A catalytic converter. Funny story about a catalytic converter, bro. In the US, bro, they be stealing the mugs off certain cars. They be stealing the mugs and selling them. I don't know. Like, I didn't even know this, bro, until one time when my ex, her car got stuck on the side of the road. So I had to go pick her up. And when I went to pick her up, we left the car there for a few hours, came back, started it up, and it was sounding fluky. They stole the catalytic. I'm in broad daylight. They stole the catalytic converter, and it was on the highway, bro. And we wasn't even gone that long. Oh, we wasn't even gone that long, fam. And they stole the whole catalytic converter off the car.
Converters, if you're not a mechanic, are in your cars. The platinum is used as an oxidation catalyst, which transforms harmful exhaust gases, such as carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons, into harmless carbon dioxide and water. Catalytic converters make up roughly 40 to 50% of the global platinum demand. These converters are found in both petrol and diesel cars.
So do y'all think they melting them down since it's platinum and then selling the like? I don't understand why they are stealing them. Maybe they're melting them down and selling them. What y'all think?
Without platinum, modern cars would not meet emission laws, so it's a very important asset that we have. Another important use of platinum is in hydrogen fuel cells, which is going to be more and more important future tech as we go, and this is used in hydrogen cars and clean energy. So platinum will be more needed going forward, which is good for us. Platinum is then also used for electronics and medicine, industrial uses, and then also some jewelry. Our platinum goes to a few major destinations such as Germany for the automotive industry, Japan for some hybrid and fuel-efficient cars, USA, China, and honestly, any country that makes cars gets some South African platinum. So we have a lot of countries that import our platinum.
So basically, platinum is very, very important for cars.
Platinum is actually about 30 times rarer than gold in the Earth's crust. So it's amazing that we have so much of it. That's
Right?
the top 10.
That means the
Let me know
value
if
of it
anything surprised
should be
you
very,
and
very
what is
high.
left out of that top 10. There were a few close runners-up that you might have thought of, such as wine and other beverages, nuts, aluminium,
Biltong.
machinery, and computers. But this was the top 10 from last year.
Shout
Thank
out.
you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps.
For sure. Hey, shout out, man. His videos are always good, man. Link to this vid is in the description. You haven't checked out his channel yet, make sure you guys go check it out. He posts some really, really dope content. Some dope insights, man. Dope insights. Definitely on South Africa. So if you haven't checked out his channel, link to the vid will be in the description. Go show some love. But this is a very informative video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, my commentary. If you did, smash that like, guys. Sub to the channel if you're new. Stay tuned for my next one, man. Peace.